It still blows my mind. How can someone be simultaneously commanding, forceful, and yet overwhelmingly nice and compassionate? Let's dive into ENFJs. This video is based on Myers-Briggs personality type, David Kersey's theories, Linda Bear's interaction and temperament style theories, John Beeve's 8 cognitive function model. Okay, let's dive into it. ENFJ's interaction style is initiating, directing, and temperament is cooperative and interest-based. ENFJs are initiating, which means they're extroverted and they take charge in situations. They are directing, which means in their speech there is a time and a task focus. They give structure and direction when they speak. Although their extroverted feeling and people-focused approach can sometimes make them seem a bit more informing though. ENFJs are also cooperative, extremely cooperative. They prioritize harmony. They are socially oriented. They are also interested. Their core needs are identity and meaning. They are interested in why do people do such things? What are the motives behind those people, rather than focusing on structures. ENFJ's functions. The first function is extroverted feeling leading function. They are people-centric. They can be chameleons in the situations. They can adapt into what people need, what people desire in social situations. Because they prioritize other people's needs and emotions, it might be hard for an ENFJ to put boundaries. ENFJs in their speech, they can use this kind of exaggerated emotions and expressions. They are prioritizing altruism. They choose the behavior that benefits the other person. ENFJs do not want to find themselves in confrontational situations. They are really conflict averse. Second function, introverted intuition, supporting function. They are goal-oriented, they have pattern recognition, and combined with their extroverted feeling, they can really be good at guiding and mentoring people. Because they are both goal-oriented and they take action based on their goals, but at the same time they're extremely people-focused. So together, they can be great at guiding people, they can be great teachers, they can be great mentors. Introverted intuition also notices patterns in their physical environment. They care about people's potentials and they always want to bring the best out of themselves and other people to fulfill people's idealized potentials. And since they're good at noticing also hidden meanings, combined with extroverted feeling, they can be these kind of leaders who speak with emotions, speak with metaphors. ENFJ child spot, extroverted sensing, gives them the direct sensory experience with the world. This is the function that makes ENFJs really realistic and concrete, even though they are intuitive types. This is why they might be really into also materialistic things. To give people, other people around them, a good experience. ENFJs, because they are people-oriented and they enjoy sensory activities, they can be childishly overconfident about the experience and the feelings they're giving to other people. But remember, this can also go the other way around. They can be naively pessimistic about this also. Extroverted sensing child gives them the capability to really adapt into every situation. They are really taking every situation as like a new situation. What does this mean? Well, in relationships, for example, ENFJs might seek for loyalty or signs of loyalty because they might not always remember how much other person has already shown signs of loyalty. For example, ENFJ last function in their ego stack. Introverted thinking, aspirational or inferior. ENFJs are worried that they are stupid. If you tell ENFJ that he or she is stupid, they will feel really bad about that. ENFJs might feel kind of uncomfortable when they are analyzing things logically, and when they have to break things down truthfully, it might give them like stress or frustration, negative feelings, insecurity. This is why, because ENFJs have higher extroverted feeling, they would rather rely on interpersonal skills or social skills rather than their own subjective or objective logic. Remember, this can also happen the other way around. ENFJs can come across extremely stubborn with their own thinking. By the way, I don't know that many ENFJs because they're a rare type, but the ones I know, it is interesting how ENFJs can use introverted thinking inferior for their own benefits, because ENFJs can find the truths that works with their emotions or values or morals. They might justify their feelings because their extroverted feeling is seeking validation for their own thinking, to be more confident about their own thinking. When talking with an ENFJ, I have noticed that it might be easy to socially manipulate their thoughts, since they really are seeking the recognition from the outside. But let's not underestimate ENFJ's thinking skills. As I said, the introverted thinking can also be aspirational, which means they can really draw logical truthfulness into building the best out of a community, the best out of people. The strengths of ENFJs. ENFJs want to give you the best experience possible. They want to make you feel good about yourself because they genuinely care about that. They are extremely socially oriented, and that's why ENFJs are usually or can be really interesting in, for example, sociological topics. ENFJs also have amazing leadership capabilities because they have this ability to inspire and nurture people. Okay, what are the challenges and fears of an ENFJ? Introverted feeling, opposing function. ENFJs usually have strong morals, ethics, and standards, but it's easier for an ENFJ to criticize themselves than criticize others. They over-dramatize what they are lacking rather than what other people are lacking. They notice their own mistakes and flaws. ENFJs are worried about their own self-worth, and they are afraid of being a bad person. ENFJs are seeking outside validation so that they can be confident and feel good about themselves. ENFJs are the personality type who needs over communication. Talk with your ENFJ, because the ENFJs are naturally afraid of being stupid, they're naturally afraid of not being good enough, and it's really easy to make an ENFJ feel guilty about themselves. So communicate with them. Another reason to over-communicate with ENFJ is extrovert intuition critical parent. They have the capability of seeing negative consequences and to jump to negative conclusions. Due to introverted sensing deceiving, ENFJs have a bad and deceiving memory. It might be easy for an ENFJ to devalue concrete details, mundane tasks, and comfort. ENFJs can really push themselves to the limits because they don't always understand to prioritize their own well-being, their own health or routines. And also, let's not forget that they're people-focused. ENFJs probably would rather prioritize someone else's well-being and feelings than prioritizing their own needs. Due to all of this, ENFJs want to be understood. They do not want that their good intentions are misunderstood. ENFJs can also become deceiving and dishonest, disingenuous people also, Because ENFJs might hide behind a mask. Due to their low introvert feeling and low introvert thinking, they might prioritize the mask for the social rather than what is actually true. So let's remember that there's always a healthy version and a not so healthy version of every personality type. The beauty of ENFJs is not just in how they can really make the world a better place for other people, but also in recognizing that they have a journey to embrace their own worth and cherish the amazing abilities you have. ENFJs are great at encouraging, reflecting, and guiding a community. Comments, what are your thoughts about this? Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video.